3 years. Has it really been that long? I'll tell you, it seems like it's been a lot longer. What with you ungrateful jackals always bitching about one thing or another. Like, where's Final Fantasy? Where's SWAT 4? Where's Ripper? It never fails. I mean, Lord knows trying to make you mouth breathers happy has taken a lot more than this 3 years off my life. But yeah, I was really blown away to see that some people on my message board had created a roast. Although I use the term roast charitably. But anyway, they'd gotten together and made a video to commemorate 3 years of the Spoony experiment. And yeah, I was really stunned. I mean, I didn't even know I still had a message board. I mean, I've taken great pains over the past few years to, ignore all of your emails and comments and, just generally get away from you people. But, at least now I know why I can't stay on a host server for more than a fucking year. It's because all you freeloading fart pirates are sapping all my goddamn bandwidth. But, I really have to admire the commitment and the sheer balls it takes to make a video making fun of the guy who provides you with free entertainment, especially from a smug motherfucker like the Necrocritic. Yeah, a nice video, by the way, picking out my 10 worst jokes. You know what, dude? I'll make you a deal. If the day ever comes that someone is ever able to put together a video of 10 jokes that you've made that are actually funny, I'll eat my adult fucking diaper. You know what the funniest part about you is, Necro? Your haircut, you albino shit. But getting to the stuff that was actually good enough to make it into the roast video, I really did like most of it. I mean, goddamn, you guys were so awkward and weird looking on camera that you made me look like a freaking genius in comparison. Like Dean the Adequate, the man with a face made for print journalism. Yeah, you might want to save some of that booze for your wife, Dino. After all, she has to wake up to that thing you call a face every day. You probably should have taken a cue from Pushing Up Roses and just cut to a black screen. I mean, it's what I'd do if I were that goddamn ugly. Although she compensates for it by putting enormous bird tattoos over her boobs. But again, I use the term boobs lightly. Those tattoos are just about the only interesting thing on that so-called rack. That Griff Morven dude has bigger tits than you. Yeah, great hosting, by the way. You had a script in front of you and you still had to cut every 5 seconds. Yeah, by the way, hey, Luis Guzman called. He wants his head back. I'd make fun of Dark Chiron, but to tell you the truth, that guy kind of fucking scares me. He looks like he got kicked out of Hogwarts for sniffing the broomstick saddles of the girls' Quidditch team. Looks like a fucking serial killer. I mean, I'd get a gun, but I think bullets would just bounce right off that fucking unibrow of his. I actually had to go back and watch Overactor's part of the video twice. The first time around, I was just so stunned that one of you was actually funny that I kind of blacked out for a few minutes, and I had to watch Helldragon's part twice too, mostly because that fucking hillbilly music was so goddamn loud I couldn't hear a fucking thing. 2 words, dude. Volume balance. And honestly, I thought Bennett the Sage's part would be funnier considering his whole shtick is stealing my jokes, but did you catch him in the middle of a mescaline high or something? Dude was rambling more than the Ultimate Warrior on the week before WrestleMania. And how low on the fucking totem pole of comedy do you have to be when your whole show is based around reading the shitty fan fiction that other people have written? Say what you want about prop comics and ventriloquists, at least they've got original material. Now, I know it seems like I'm being overly cruel to you guys, and I'm sorry. It's just that, your video wasn't all that funny. Now, I know you tried your best, and I know you worked really hard, and I can appreciate that, but you're making fun of a professional comedian and a guy who, let's face it, has no appreciable faults, and you guys are, well, just look at you. And, when I make fun of you guys, it's kind of like beating up a team of retarded kids at dodgeball. Oh, but okay, I mean, seriously, I did love the video. I thought it was really funny, and it was one of the most touching things I think any group of people have ever done for me. And it has been a wild 3 years, and together we have ridden a lot of ups and a lot of downs. We've been through a lot of changes together, and to tell you the truth, I kind of feel like I've grown up with you guys. And from the beginning, you've stuck with me through it all and been really great fans for things that were funny and not so funny, and as things have changed. And even though you guys kind of scare me a lot, and I'm fairly sure that my death will come at the hands of a mob of angry Final Fantasy fanboys, you have actually made it possible, against all odds, for me to kind of live my dream and make a living, a very modest living, rambling about all the things I love and all the things that piss me off, and just to be a nerd in front of you guys. And I love you. You guys are you're the best friends I have online, and so I like to make you guys happy. I love to entertain. But if you ever do something like this again, I'm afraid I will have to kill you all violently. Now, why don't you go watch some videos and click on some ads, you goddamn freeloaders? Seriously, I mean, look at me. I'm poor. I only have like one shelf of books set up. I need more shelves of books so I can acquire more nerd knowledge. And I need more bad movies. You know, paying those deranged Hong Kong bootleggers for Reb Brown flicks ain't cheap. You know, I mean, the last time I had to sell my brother's kidney. You think he's ever forgiven me for that? I don't. Jesus Christ.